Good evening, everybody, and terribly sorry about that. We are still having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are at least able to present three of our runners who will be joining us in addition to 4Retrosake. We have Ikaros, formerly known as Darth Ikaros, formerly known as Sharkhead, and ShyGuy, also known as Metroid Mist, and SinisterSama, also known as the most hypest commentary guy ever. And joining me here in the commentator booth is ProA007. Good evening, buddy, and how are you doing?
Good. Yeah, we're about ready to kick this off. This is the first week of uh, Tanuki division. We have three divisions here for our runners. Tanuki is for our least experienced runners. Give them a chance to compete on a more level playing field. And we've got some interesting flag sets here. We've got a Jekyll and Hyde flag set up, and leading off, of course, with Jekyll. And these flags are designed to give our less experienced runners a chance to uh, to learn some of the ins and outs of the randomizer.
So we've got here, let's see, tonight's first stage. This is the Tanuki stage, which is the um, kind of the, as mentioned, runners not necessarily inexperienced, but runners who oh, well, maybe less experienced runners. Anyways, lots of stages here, a lot of things to make it at least more friendly as they go about their business of doing the trek through Mario or the Mushroom Kingdom, including we got the toad houses staying in. The lock or the hammers will break the locks, and a bunch of extra rocks in worlds 2, 3, and 4 are removed. And I'm gonna see what I can do about getting us some audio here. Something it just ain't right.
Oh, and Sama takes a death there in 6-7. Ikaros is in 6-8. Our world, the world order is shuffled. The forts are shuffled. However, we have got our runners playing at least with the same levels in the world. So World 6 will be World 6 stages and so on. Ooh, Sama taking a death there in the coin
Yeah,
flip.
it's a lot of treacherous areas there. We've got, of course, 6, 7 being what it is, and even the coin ship. Yeah, never an instant win. Despite the fact that you get all this extra nice bonus stage, it finishes up with what can be a pretty tough fight if you're still small Mario.
Yeah, we've got a music box off the coin ship. Shy Guy about to take that down. Okay, so we got a fort, and we got the pipe check. Let's see where it went the first time, and okay, so a no dice there. Sama finishing 6-7.
So let me go ahead and while we're looking at this action, let me go ahead and get a sync for our runners so that we can actually look at them in the actual time that they're trying to play. That will put Sinister Sama on pause for a bit while we do this, though.
Yeah, we've got 3F2 H2O fort. Not in its so-called traditional spot in World 8. It looks like...
Okay, yeah, water fort there, and we've got both of Icarus and Shy Guy finishing up right about the same time and going into our D auto scroll dollars auto scroller 6-2.
Yeah, you see the power-ups are a little more generous here. Normally that would have been a mushroom, but they're getting a leaf right off the bat.
Oh yeah, that's another one of the easifying features of this flag set is that the Mag Patcher does allow you to use an easy power-up system where instead of getting mushrooms and then getting the big items, you get bigified and power-upped immediately.
Sama had a little trouble getting rid of that hammer, bro. Gets his music box. I got double fire bro for ShyGuy. Takes care of business though. Ikaros is in 3-8 now. While we do keep the worlds in the same spot because the forts are shuffled, we will get outliers like this.
So all kinds of weird technical reasons why that might happen. I didn't just pause Sama again that I know of. I wonder if there's some other issue going on in the background.
We have an audio desync, I think, but the show will go on.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Yeah.
I actually can't hear the restreamed audio at all.
Oh no, and it takes a...
Oh no. That is going to let ShyGuy take a substantial lead as he goes through entering the World 3 airship.
Yeah, and he's got Fire Mario. Oh, we had Fire Mario. That would have been good to have.
Oh yeah, especially with this this arena coming up, Wendy's arena. But
well, Wendy. Yeah, this was an easy fire kill. Koopa hit, but HP is still randoed, and it was 4 hits this time for ShyGuy. He finished the first one out at 439.
And Sama realizes the hazard at the end of 6-2, decides to turn back just a little bit. Ikaros enters the Iggy fight with Lemmy fight with Fireflower, and she does get the fire kill. Has no clue how many stomps it was going to take, and probably good because it was going to take a nice 4. And Sama finds a hammer.
That's good. You know. Alright, so we're in World 5 now, and we lead off with 5-1 in its vanilla location.
Oh, vanilla 5-1 in the 5-1 spot. Of course, we've got these repeating stars or continuous star power-ups that are going to be still present, and looks like it's going to go ahead and pass one up and go ahead and pick up a fire flower in the spot that would normally have the extra fire or an extra power-up. And Ikaros is hot on his tail too. She's passing it up, and she's just going to run down into the bottom.
Okay. Clocked by a red Paragoomba, but gets through. We have 5F2 on the ground. One wonder if we'll see 5F1 in the air. Alright, so nice dodge there by
yeah. Marinara Fort down on the ground. Probably a more natural appearance for it, but still, he's not going to do the funny little down pipe on the up pipe. And neither is Ikaros.
Ikaros is going to come in with Fire Mario, so 5 fireballs out. Problem?
Yeah. Now that is going to have to build the bridge, as we see on both of the runner screens. And then that... Oh, 5-9! I would say ShyGuy... Normally I would say ShyGuy might have an advantage, but the fire chomps can be dispatched with fireballs, which makes no sense, but whatever. It's the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah. Sama closed out at 6:59, so we'll be joining them in World 2 shortly. We got one fire chomp. That guy kind of just playing defense right now. Alright, there he goes.
Okay, I was worried about that fire chomp.
Yeah,
it can despawn.
Yeah. Ikaros has officially taken the lead.
Narrow, but still just as valid of a lead.
Yep, and now double hammer bro draw.
She's going to be able to probably take a bit of an advantage with the fire flower going in.
Seems so. That first one, no problem. And we got a pipe. We have a pipe check as well. Ooh, Ikaros loses it.
Probably won't be too big of a concern. This pipe is going to have to go up to the top of the screen, but is anybody going to take a look at the... Nope, just going to go straight to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, depending on what this level is, you could take... Yeah, I would take this level. Not taking the Twisty Castle. 5-4 is probably better.
Yeah, and out of the World 5 stages, the only one you would probably consider retreating for is 5-3, and even then, it's...
Yeah.
In the long term, it's not going to make enough of a difference. So, no, that's the good choice. That's the right choice here. We have 5-6 now, and Ikaros trying to set up for some P-speed strats. Kind of a tricky thing to do, but she does a nice job. And
holy Hannah!
Learned well from Teeks, and
yeah.
A nice finish there. Needed an extra start there, but gets it done, and picks up Sama picking up a fire flower off the mushroom house, and those mushroom houses are infinite, so you can get as many items as you like, but keep in mind it's an extra it's like 15 seconds every time you do.
Yeah. Every time is time, but every one of those, and if you're saving yourself having to make revisits into worlds because you keep on taking damage, they can be very helpful.
So Ikaros got to be a little careful here with Roy, because Roy can have a finicky hitbox, and he's got all 5 hits, but does finish the job.
And I'd like to give Santa some props in 5-9 for that, dispatching that fire chomp really quickly.
Yeah. So, about a 10-second difference between our two leaders at the moment. 9:51, 10:01 on the wand grabs.
And of course, despite however much we would like to know for sure, we can't know for sure what the situation is with 4Retrosake. So just not possible.
So we got World 7 now, and we've got 2 pipes up. Oh, okay, so this could be really fast, or it could be really long. We have Fort Knox leading off here.
Oh, nice. And Ikaros is going to take the bath, but yeah, she's going to go right back in with with that P-Wing. There you go. Yep.
Yep. And ShyGuy, by a different route, has found the other fort. So this will be an interesting route divergence. Ikaros will be the first one to take a peek. I think based on the map draw, it's, well, see if that lock breaks up front. We'll see, but all right, moment of truth, and ShyGuy picks correctly.
Yep. So that did not build a bridge. That did break a lock back earlier in the overworld, and ShyGuy doesn't know it though, but he did just build the bridge.
But Ikaros is following the path, and it's taking her away from the correct answer.
Oh yeah, because she broke that lock right there on the first screen, so she doesn't know where that was, or she doesn't know the path at all.
ShyGuy is...
Okay, there she goes.
Yeah.
Yep, ShyGuy's ducking around too. Wait, did she? Okay, there.
Ikaros,
yep.
Ikaros has found it, so good for her. ShyGuy continuing to hunt. No dice so far, and is going to everything but the correct pipe.
It's that maze. It does that to people.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Sama did take on 5-6 in World 5. Managed to get through. Well, no, he must have... Oh, he did the other one, but he must have done something, missed a jump in 5-6, because now he's using the P-Wing across the parabeals. I hope he's able to keep that raccoon tail in case he finds 7F1 quickly.
Yeah. Alright, Alright, so Ikaros has taken care of 7F2. ShyGuy continuing to search. He's lost. He's already done that.
Yep. Yep.
Sama, meanwhile, gonna clear the mast, doing nice P-speed strat. Ikaros in 7-4.
Oh, thanks to us. Yeah, Sinister tried to pull off the P-speed strat for 5-6, but missed it. So that's where that happened. And then he gets moon jump hitboxed by Roy.
Yeah, that's what I thought might have happened with Ikaros, trying to get 5 straight hits, and Sama closes at 13:44. So still in the hunt, but so about a half-stage difference now with Ikaros in the lead. ShyGuy, in spite of the fact he got the 4 correct, spent about over a minute checking everything but the pipe close that was the correct answer.
Sinister just broke the lock with his hammer. Says, nope, not playing your games.
Well,
yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the right answer.
No, unfortunately, we have the World 5 airship now.
And let's see what Ludwig does. Ludwig has the earthquake, and 3 hits now, going on to 4. And I think that's a 5-hitter.
Full symphony. So 15 on the nose for Ikaros for 3 worlds. So the good news is our runners have cleared the first 3 of the 3 toughest worlds. So it should get a little bit easier now. ShyGuy, nice job there.
Should.
Yeah. 15-25. They're World 3 now.
So not really that far behind.
Nope.
And World 3, we start with 3-9, and not going to get an H jump on this try.
No, and that's fine. I think Ikaros probably okay with that. Get a fire flower back anyways, so.
There's a nasty little cheap down there too, but she gets out of that.
Yeah.
So, that jumping cheap is just gonna spawn itself out of the way entirely.
Yeah. Alright.
But the lag in this level.
Yeah, it can be pretty trying. 3-5 now for Ikaros.
And we see Sama still trying to make his play, finds where 7F2 is going to be, and wisely loads a star for the beginning stages. But slips into the marinara.
Yeah, it was a little too aggressive on the jump there, and okay, ShyGuy was looking to see if double hammer was viable. It is not. I don't think he has 2 hammers. But even so, for one stage, not worth it. And Sama taking another death there and started 7F2.
Yeah, jumped over the power-up block this time, and almost looks like it totally missed it, actually. Let's see.
Yeah.
He should. There, he's in the right spot, and okay. Now he's able to take a few jumps and move on to the next power-up.
6F2.
Oh no! A little aggressive trying to jump over that fire piranha, and he was running out of iframes. Oh, yeah, he's having a rough one here in 7F2.
Yeah, this is definitely a stage you gotta really practice at through repetition. There's another death, unfortunately. This is not easy stage.
Now I forget with the Mac Patcher,
Oh,
if you start the Mac Patcher, I haven't done this. If you start the Mac Patcher with 10 lives, for example, like they did today, and you game over, do you start back up with 10 lives?
I believe so. Yes.
So that's what he's doing. He's just running right on into it. He's going to reset
Yeah,
his
he's
lives.
gonna take a reset.
Yep.
Ikaros get bodied by the dry bones there in Desert Fort 2F.
Yep. And there we do find our answer. You do restart with 10 lives. Okay.
Yeah, and the good news is he knows what he has to do. So this is not going to be very much backtracking.
Really, the only thing he loses is, I think, just one overworld stage and a few pipe transitions. So,
right.
Maybe not even that. So,
okay, we got the star this time. So, should be able to get to the Tunnel of Love. He does, and okay. The stars last a bit longer in under these controls. So, and closing it out is 3F1. So, a 3-Fort World 3.
Is somebody going? Oh, I must have miscounted my doors. I thought Ikaros was going all the way down to door 9.
Sama kind of waiting this out with the. Oh, he had it, and he's gonna have to deboost his way through.
ShyGuy here, going through the Spike Fort, World 2 Fort. Oh, hi, Boss Bass.
3-7 with an item if you want it. Will Ikaros go for it? She will.
Oh yeah. I like the call.
And it's still early enough. This were late. We were like in World 7 or something. This is the 7th world. I just skipped it.
But it's not that much extra time. Certainly less time than Toad House, and you get a Fireflower out of it in this case. Sometimes you can get a P-Wing, Anchor, which is a wild card, hammers, all kinds of things, even a hammer suit. She does get to the exit, going into the World 7 airships, where she will fight Wendy on that ugly arena that Ludwig occupies normally.
Depending on what she does, it can get really ugly really fast. You really have to be on your toes. ShyGuy actually in 3F1, he actually made a pit stop in door 5 so he would get an item. He unfortunately just got an extra life out of it. So.
I see Santa is cleared 7F2. He's in 7-4 now, and I think this will take him to Ludwig.
Yes.
And ShyGuy now in 3-7. He's on that cloud platform. Spend a moment looking for the note block since he didn't jump with P-Speed. The camera didn't scroll up to him, but he found it.
Yeah.
So just a couple more seconds and he gets his coin heaven, and he will get his Fireflower as well.
Yeah, and Ikaros only needed 2 hits to take down a thick Wendy. So
nice.
That's good. So we're on to World 1 now.
And that's our other Earthquaker.
Oh, I'm surprised. Wait.
That was the hammer. That was the second hammer that our other runners had gotten.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering if the hammer. No, I don't think the hammer breaks the rock in World 1.
Oh, not that. No, there's no rock for the hammer to break in World 1.
Okay.
At least I don't think that. Yeah, we've considered it. I mean, it'd just be a matter of changing the attribute of the item that's on the map there, but
right. We've toyed with the idea for sure. Oh, and Sama there.
Yeah, that was rough. He was getting bodied there.
Yeah. So 22-26 for ShyGuy. He's over a minute behind now at this point. Sama gonna do take 2 with Luddy, and he needs all 5. It's a full 5th symphony.
Yeah, he always seems to say that he loves the full symphony. So let's see how he handles it. Oh no!
He's
stun locked. He's got a chance. Oh, no. That nasty jump though.
he gets himself way too far away to where it's all a matter of time. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, thanks.
Ikaros picks up a cloud from the coin ship, and we're onto the World 4 airship.
Sam is acting like he's got some tilt going on.
Oh, that's not good. He swung left before the stage started.
And there are people probably watching in chat saying, wait, you can do that? Yes, you can. As we do this, though, Ikaros has cleared World 5, played by World 1 tonight. Okay.
So, Sama is taking no... Well, okay, I thought he had a P-wing, but no, he's just taking advantage. Okay, he's fine.
Yeah. Nicely done. There you go, buddy. The Princess Letter out of World 1 gives the runners an anchor tonight, which is our wild card. Can be anything except a warp whistle or another anchor.
So we have our first World 8 fort of the night with Navy. Ikaros not opting for P-speed strats.
And we do have our chat saying that anchor has already been confirmed to be a leaf, so good to know. Thank you.
Okay, so that Ikaros should have another hammer, so that'll come in handy here. In all likelihood, it's one.
Whoa! Okay, that was a thing.
That was indeed a thing. I got a little caught there. ShyGuy's done at 25:10, so still about a minute and a half behind.
Okay, she's going to damage boost a single hit point going across the spikes, and see if we're she's. Oh, yep, we got Bro incoming.
Okay, and just a sidebar, our absent on-screen player for 4Retrosake has forfeited.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
Hope for better next time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. First time out, with this any kind of race setting, it is a bit of it can be a bit of a learning curve.
It can be a learning curve. It can be intimidating too, even if it's a friendly match. Hey, you can find yourself just mentally getting into a place where you got to sit back and kind of take a breath.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think for me it took probably 10 races or something to really kind of get myself into that mindset. Like, okay, I know what I'm doing now, more or less. So,
Ikaros has
your mileage may vary.
Everybody's got their things.
Yep. So we got vanilla World 2 airship now.
Yep. We did see Ikaros broke the rock in World 2, the one that's just south of, well, the one we see in the bottom right of ShyGuy's screen right before he went into 2.5. So she is already said goodnight to Salty Morton Roy, or Salty Morton Goopy, and
Sama got caught there on the jump.
2/4, yeah, those platforms can take it out of you.
Alright, so Ikaros does have a couple of clouds, I believe, so World 4, not the best place, but depends on the draw with those 4 pipes, so we'll see how that plays, but ShyGuy has caught up, is going to close the distance a little bit here.
Yeah, he also broke that rock down on the south, and then he decided not to fight the Hammer Bro. So,
All
um,
right, and yeah, and based on the map, hammer clouds are useless in this world. So
yeah, no cloud for ShyGuy. So, but he won't have been able to use it anyways. Maybe in Roll Day, but we'll see.
possibly
Possibly.
there are
Yeah.
there are 6 tiles where you could conceivably. Oh no, Ikaros.
Oh, yeah. That's yeah. Yeah, and the Z1R, they would say, yeah, that's an epee.
Yeah, you need a little bit of a running start to actually clear that chasm, and she's gonna do it again. And
Oh no, okay.
okay, it's like
Yeah,
she almost repeated the same mistake twice.
yeah. She got out of there. ShyGuy pulls up the Santa's screen has paused, so we'll see if we can get him back. Looks like it actually looks like our stream is catching up to his, so I don't know what happened there. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like it. Or yeah, it's about a 40-second
yeah.
delay. It looks like, but
Yeah. Well, sometimes SpeedGaming's computer will lose the buffer, so then it just tries to rebuffer starting from wherever it
yeah,
is. So that's probably what we're looking at right now, is it's catching up.
gotcha. All right, well, Ikaros with a
Oh, the Tanuki shoe. Or the Kiribu shoe.
Karibo shoe, yeah. So cleared out 4-6, no problem. And yeah, they're gonna have to
Yep.
keep playing.
Fight their way down to that lower fort, and then fight their way back. Some people remember that there's a little bonus stage up there in the top of 4-6.
Oh yes. ShyGuy also going to avail himself of that Karibo shoe.
I'm gonna try a little trick, see what happens here when I see if I can't help along Santa's stream a little bit.
Yeah, 4F2. No real surprise. They do like pairing the World 4 and World 7 forts together.
Just like in some ways you get a lot of pairings, like certain enemy groups get paired together as well. Well, looks like that built our bridge, and we can see it. We've got an open path to it now. All we got to do is make this one pipe transition, and we will be looking at the castle, and then we'll be looking at World 8. So, my friends out there in Twitch land, and even YouTube land if you're watching this on the VOD, tell us what you think we're going to be looking at for World 8 as far as number of bridges. 0 through 4, plus we got a -1, a +1 and -1 options. I like to call that the, the imaginary number. Well, we do have some guesses in too. I've always been a fan of the very elusive 4 bridge. You know what?
Yeah.
I think today I'm going to say 3 bridges. 3 bridges. 4 is just a little bit too crazy.
I'll say 2. We also have so we have 5 forts in play. World 1 fort cannot be one of them. We have 5 F1, 6 F3, Air Force, 8 fort, and super tanks.
Did we see Navy?
We see Navy. There's World 2.
Oh.
All right.
I missed it.
All right. So on the we got Navy on the bridge. Okay, so 1 bridge.
All right. There's that answer.
Ikaros has got a good route here. And Ikaros, what are you doing?
I I guess she's going to check to see where all the different forts are.
I guess, but like Navy's right there. I mean,
Yeah.
there and Navy is Air Force.
Yeah. Navy always likes to say they've got more airplanes than the Air Force, so makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And
this is pretty close between our two leaders. They're less than a stage apart right now. There's only about a 34-second difference going into World 8. Ikaros taking that death in 4F1 gave ShyGuy a chance to catch up here. The one advantage Ikaros has right now is she knows what type to get to Bowser, and
well, ShyGuy saw that too. I'm pretty sure
oh, he
I saw.
did.
Yeah, pretty sure he saw that
Oh.
stage as well. So he knows where to go.
Yeah, Ikaros has gotten herself a little twisted around, and nope, that will not be it. So take 2. And okay, so we're in the
Oh,
dark maze. And well, there's our second fort, 8
yeah.
fort.
And she also knows now that that other tank is the fake tank, and so
Right.
does ShyGuy.
Yep, and the other, if let's see how aware they are of this, but if nothing breaks, they can make a slingshot right back to
Oh yeah,
uh, so because we didn't see any locks on the board
Yep.
in the other 2 areas,
So all the locks have to be in this dark area.
correct. Yeah,
Yep.
Zero Wing in chat also pointed that out, so thank you, Zero.
Yep.
Um,
Nice. And
Alright.
Ikaros, speed running it like a boss. She is take damage boosting right through there into the Boom Boom fight.
Alright, so moment of truth. Is this going to break?
It
does.
did break.
Alright. Alright, so we gotta keep going.
There is that Air Force sprite down in that corner though. And she's got 8-2 with boss pass.
Doable. I'm
Oh yeah, but still.
good. Okay. Thought you might have gone. Oh, gamble there by ShyGuy. I like it. If he's got a second cloud, that makes it worth it.
Oh yeah, so 6F3, her beloved carpet fort.
Well.
Oh, that's going to help. That star right by the stretch boo.
Mm-hmm. All right,
And
so
with
A2 cleared.
and with oh he didn't do it, but with the extra time on the clouds in this flag set, that does allow you to actually clear out the enemies that are in the elevator room there.
Yeah, Ikaros almost got clipped there.
Yeah.
That early section, and Ikaros takes care of one of the boos. Won't really have time for the second one. All right. So, moment of truth. Okay, that's it.
Yep. We are gone, and that is going to give ShyGuy just a bit of an advantage here. He knows the
but
path.
He doesn't, only if he knows it, and he doesn't, unfortunately.
Oh no! Oh, he is going somewhere else.
Yeah, he miscalculated. So Ikaros is in the driver's seat here, well on a way to a win.
Oh yeah. This may be just the value of experience. So many plays and so many years of running this game.
Absolutely, and so our last fort is 5F1. So the only fort we did not, the only nice clip there by Ikaros is going to clear herself up to the top side. Oh, nice dodge.
Very nice jumps there. See, she may do the mac and cheese here. Nope, not doing it.
I think it's all vanilla in this room,
Yep.
so...
Yeah, with the vanilla Bowser rooms, no point in doing the mac and cheese.
Right.
There she is.
35 fireballs will do it. Again, doing a little bit of swag there, but it does close it out. Ikaros
Hey, Christopher.
Wins the opener. We'll get 9 points.
Nicely
Um,
done, Ikaros. Yes.
so there it is. Our official race time of 38:12. Shy Guy closing in fast. Got a shot at sub 40.
Oh, yeah, he's entering at 38:24 now on the A press.
So, all right. Oh, and we have 8 runners in the Tanuki division. Our other race already happened. The standings through those 2 races. Tazzle and Mr. E Gaming both have 15 points apiece, so they had a first and second place finish each. And then Heels Goodman and Bloom and Tia and Texas split third and fourth place and have 4 points apiece. So, you know, no
And
domination in that opener.
and in that race, I would say actually, if you haven't had a chance to go back and watch it, those were actually still some very good races. I had the pleasure of being able to work those the other night. So that was Tuesday night, I believe, and it was a
Yeah.
good set of matches. Some pretty good talent coming in from our new runners. Good to see on display.
Shy Guy finishing the job, and we'll close this out. So now we actually have a idea of all the standings after this first race. As Shy Guy will close it out with an official race time of 39:54. So GG's. So Sama by default will. Well, actually, that's not true. Sama will still have to finish to get those
So,
4
right,
points.
he will
Those
still have
three
to
points.
finish.
So, in World 6, from what we can tell, so just about another 10 minutes or so. Um, so we'll get ready to wrap that up. But no, GG's to Ikaros and Shy Guy for some fine play. And, oh, well, I didn't intend for that to happen, but Sama has forfeited. Not sure what we're going to do
Oh
about
no.
that, but that is a matter for another
Yeah.
day. In the meantime, we are going to head to game 2, so stick around. We're going to get game 2 of this tilt going very shortly, so stick around. All right, we are back for the second game, the high portion of this week 1 Tanuki race between 4Retrosake, Ikaros, Shy Guy, and Sama. For those of you who saw the first race, who missed the first race, Ikaros and Shy Guy were basically in a 2-horse race there. It was fairly close going into World 8. Some slightly better routing by Ikaros and a failed gamble with a cloud on Shy Guy's part allowed Ikaros to take the first race with a time of 38:12. Shy Guy got in just below 40 minutes, so a solid performance from both. For retro's sake, as you may see, as having some internet difficulties and some connectivity issues. Unfortunately, forfeited about halfway through the race, and Sama forfeited as well uh, not long after Shy Guy is finished. So, for the second race, the Hyde portion, things are going to be a little tougher for our runners. In the first race, our runners were allowed uh, had levels in the same world that they were in. That is no longer going to be the case. All the levels are shuffled. And beta stages, including our beloved Atlantis, among others, are now in the game as well. So, otherwise, it'll be the same setting. So our runners shouldn't be too overwhelmed, but And there are some advantages to that as well, particularly with World 7. You don't have to worry about 7-1 and 7-6 and 7-5 possibly getting in your way. So our runners will have that potential advantage, but we'll see what happens.
I actually do find that this flag set is probably easier when you do consider the fact that you might have the opportunity to skip some of the more difficult levels in worlds where there are splits in the path. World 6
Mhm.
comes to mind. You got a couple of splits. If you have 6-9 and 6-6, for example, on one split, well, you're going to take 6-6, but or 6-9, but if
Right.
you got 6-6 and 1-3, well, okay, makes it quite a bit easier.
Yeah. So, yeah, some potential advantages. And so it looks like Retrosake will not be joining us. He is continuing to have computer issues, so the show will go on without him. So our runners have been given the go ahead, so we'll get started here in the next 30 seconds or so. Chat, what are we going to think is the first roll going to be?
Oh, I know what I think it's going to be. It's going to be World
You're
1.
going, you're going to go with one, eh?
Oh, yeah.
In the spirit of the chat, we'll go with RWO. We got to see that.
Oh, that would be fun. But we can still have World 1 and RWO.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah. Just give, I'll show you here in just a few seconds when our runner screens catch up. I'll show you what I mean.
All right. Well, runners should be kicking this off in a minute here. Countdowns have started.
All right, let's see it. See, right down there on the bottom it says World 1.
Yes. And
Uh, all right, so we do actually have World 4 to start out with, and we have 4F1 to start World
so,
1.
oh, Sama was going a bit aggressive there. Tried to muscle his way through using his power-ups. Ikaros and ShyGuy decided to start small and got an orb there from
Yeah,
Ikaros.
Ikaros with the early lead. Nicely done, taking the star all the way into the Boom Boom fight. Sama
Right.
here looks like he's going to try it again. Don't know what's going to happen with that, and looks like Sama's also, once again, we're having some slideshow mode difficulties, so we might have to take a guess later on at what ended up happening, infer by what the next frame we get is. ShyGuy finds Boss Bass here in 2-3. I thought for a second when he picked up that shell that he was going to use it to say goodbye to Boss Bass, but instead he just uses it to collect a power-up. And meanwhile, Ikaros is saying, I don't need no singing power-ups. I'm just going to go run off to the end as Small Mario.
Well, but ShyGuy, because he went for the P switch, actually got out of there a little bit faster.
Yes, he did. Nicely
So,
done.
so two very different, but equally. And oh boy.
I think I commentator cursed him a minute ago when I was talking about the splits in the road.
Yeah, well, there's a star for Ikaros. That should last a good bit here and might get through some of this more treacherous territory, and it does.
Oh, she gets another star now from that other power up. So she and ShyGuy are both starring their way through 6-6. Nice way to do it. And looks like Sama also is in 6-6, probably a bit behind them based on the
Uh,
way the timer is. Well, looking at the timer, his
oh,
timer's
yeah,
40
you're
seconds
right.
ahead. So, but
Right.
still, he is still powering through 6-6 as well. Looks like he gets out of there as just a little bit of
No, it doesn't
relativity.
get. No, No, it doesn't appear so.
Oh
So
no,
looks like
he didn't. He's re-entering with P-Wing, or with a raccoon tail at least.
yeah.
I just saw him on the overworld map and figured he got through it.
Yeah. Oh, Ikaros, nice dodge there, getting around.
Oh, two in a row. Get some music box. Okay, let's see. She can't really use it right now, but oh, she gets kind of well redone on that. But let's see.
Gotta
She'll
be,
get out.
gotta be a little careful though. You
No, she
don't want.
doesn't.
Well, it's like that was a forced draw, so.
I mean, yeah, I would normally say yes. Normally, I would agree with you. Yes, you got to be careful. But she's looking at that and like, no, I don't.
Well, we got 6-5 now. One of two stages that require you to fly to get out of there. The other being 7F1, and well, that power-up scheme makes that a bit faster. But ShyGuy going the other way. Finds 4-2, so a much shorter stage, and Ikaros took a hit there.
It's a shorter stage. Both stages do come equipped with an angry sun. Ikaros is able to despawn it using the typical just go and use the pipe that you need to visit anyways path.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, run out. Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen the shell stop right there.
Yeah, that... Wow.
That's some interesting application of Mushroom Kingdom physics.
What physics?
You know, it's the physics.
Yeah, okay, let's take 2. Alright, there it is. But yeah, some unfortunate results there. And 6-5 have given ShyGuy a decent little lead here early on.
Absolutely.
Also in 6-5 as well.
Yeah. Indeed, he does have a nice lead. He's going to be the first one to our first airship of the second seed, and it is the World 7 airship where we will find Iggy Koopa.
And Iggy, you know, because he has a wonky hitbox, this could be this can be a tricky one, especially if he's thick and he's, you know, making waves early. Ooh, ShyGuy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, not even a real power-up, just a star. That's not going to help.
No, so he's going to have to be careful. He's going to have to be very defensive. I mean... It was not thick.
Yep.
But,
oh! Iggy comes equipped with a nice gift to our runners.
That's lucky. So, but...
Soft like a shrimp.
Take what you can get. So, World 4 down. And what's our next world, chat? Let's say 6.
Yeah, I still like this, you know, RWO type thing. So let's go with 3. Let's just walk them backwards.
Yeah, and I...
Oh, that was a hammer suit out of that princess letter.
Ooh, and okay, so the pipe is going to allow our runners to skip 2 stages. That's always welcome.
Yes, and so chat, 2 questions to answer. Randomized Boom Boom hit points. I don't believe the Boom Boom hit points are randomized with this flag set. And yes, one of our runners did drop out. So 4Retrosake was having some technical issues, we just wasn't able to overcome. So we'll see if we can bring him back up later on in the league season. But for now, for tonight, he won't be playing, unfortunately. We are 6'10". Enter with a Tanuki suit because you need that extra warmth in this ice stage.
Yeah, and if I read that map correctly, and I think I did, we have 3 forts and none of them are required.
Well, if you didn't read that map correctly, I would be surprised owing to your ample experience. So.
Oh no!
No.
Okay, 1 is required. I have seen that though before. I have seen 3 forts and none required. Oh boy, I think 6'10".
Oh, that actually was oh, Ikaros, nice call. Gonna use the vine just to GT out of that place.
Yeah, and okay, so we got 1/4 there, so
Oy.
down.
I would say that's definitely worthy of using a P-Wing. Just to get away from the fire
Agreed.
nippers.
Alright, so we know this cannot be the answer for ShyGuy, but, you know, and unfortunately it broke the wrong lock. So, if it broke the lock in front of him, like, no harm, no foul, but unfortunately he's going to have to play an extra stage now. But he does get a cloud.
Oh,
so.
nice. Nice, helpful. You know what? I'm going to take the fort right in front of him, the one that's right next to the castle. And Ikaros enters, because she used that P-Wing, she enters World 1 fort with flights, so she will be able to. Well, she will be able to, but she will choose not to go for the item.
Yeah, you don't want to. You know, we've all made this mistake. You know, you assume one thing, it's the other, and you end up having to do more work for it. I mean, I had that at the SG Live tournament where I made that mistake. Well, we both made the same mistake, incredibly, Stewie and I, and you know, we assume one thing, and it turns out to be the exact opposite.
So she sees which one it was, and she's going to have to go back anyways. Oh,
Right.
nasty fire chomp. As that happens, ShyGuy finds his way through the escalator stage of 6F1, picks up another star, which seems to be all that power-up box gives these days is stars, which is nice for our runners because we can do this.
Yeah, and especially with the extra cycle, you can get you can do it from there. You used to not be able to. Okay, that was the correct answer. So,
yes, that'll give ShyGuy a quick exit.
So I'm picking up a cloud there.
Yep, that was, yeah, I think that's the same Hammer Bro fight that our other two runners got, and he's also picking up an item that we might be able to figure out later.
So, nice fire kill there by ShyGuy getting the last fireball to take down Morton before losing his power-up. So,
did you see what happened with Ikaros? She gets all the way down this shaft at the end of the escalator ride and picks up one of those disco waffles and has to go back to start. So she's having a rough go of it in this World 2. Also, World 2.
Yeah, that has happened to some very experienced runners. You go down the you just do a free fall and you end up getting bodied on the way
sometimes,
down.
and it's just a random draw, really, as to where that disco waffle is in its pattern.
Yeah, and depending on where you time your jump as well, I think has something to do with it. So, ShyGuy taking care of business with good old boss pass in 1-2.
Pretty good one, too, having to deal with boss pass like that.
Yeah.
And now 3-1.
So, Ikaros dealing with Morton. He's fairly salty today. He needs all the salt in the world.
All the salt. I can respect that as somebody who used to work at a salt mine.
Not just a euphemism anymore.
No, it wasn't.
Alright, well, we got a 90-second difference between ShyGuy and Ikaros right now. As we head to the third stage for ShyGuy, which is 5-7 more stars to be had.
This seed brought to you by NASA.
I guess, man. Alright, so looks like SinisterSama, yeah, he's dealing with Morton right now, so hold and serve as far as this play is concerned. Okay, that's an interesting map. ShyGuy correctly looking at all his options.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so there's a
There's a
fort.
fort.
Play the fort. Yep, see the
Yeah.
fort, play the fort.
Oh,
Ooh.
don't jump into the disco waffle, though.
I think he ducked and just got clipped anyways because of its position.
Oh,
Check out door.
I thought he tried to move too soon, but either way,
Maybe a little.
was not his
Maybe
friend.
A little of that as well, perhaps. 3F1. No problem.
Okay, and nope, not gonna have to go and play the coin ship. Yeah, we got a lot of coin ships in this seed too. This the third already that we've seen.
Yeah, we got 2-5. A nice P-speed strats there by Ikaros to get out of there.
Sama is in 3-1 now, so just a little bit behind Ikaros.
Yeah, based on the timer, yeah, probably.
We'll about a minute.
But, yeah. There we go. World 4 airship. This can go really easily, or this can be really unpleasant as far as Wendy is concerned. It really does depend on how you approach it.
Let's see how it goes for him. Okay, she's earthquakey, so only low jumps and only 2 hits required. So
it was 3. It was actually 3.
Oh, 3 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, still not too bad. Could have been much worse. He gets out of there.
Yeah, and he played that correctly. You know, he kind of sat back and kind of waited there, and like that's if you're gonna do it, that's the way to do it. Personally, I actually kind of prefer to have her stay near the bottom. You got to be quick about it. You don't want if she does like that long dropping jump. It's like that's not a lot of fun.
So one of our chatters has revealed the meme for that one is the double bacon cheeseburger, and I'm hungry now.
Try to avoid those midnight snacks. ShyGuy's in the Navy to lead off World 5.
And I think this one will have to build that bridge. I didn't see another fort over there. Oh no, it doesn't because there's 2 pipes to take.
Yep. So, and this is going to take them to the sky.
Oh! Free rolled 5. Very free rolled 5.
And ShyGuy takes advantage of the situation. He is going to use his cloud. Very good choice on his part. Ikaros dealing with nice dodge there. All right, very good by Ikaros getting out of. Could have been an ugly situation there.
That could have been very bad. She made a good play. And there's our other earthquakey, Roy, who is naturally earthquakey. So all the other Koopa kids will be the normal jumpers, except for Ludwig, who will be doing his moon jumping.
So a 2-minute world there for ShyGuy. He's out at 16:52. So you know he's in good shape going into the second half. So we still got 1, 6, and 7 to play.
And that puts Ikaros a Navy, a pipe transition, and an airship away. And that's assuming she uses the same cloud that he did, which I still think that was a great use of the cloud.
Agreed. And we have World 1 now, and we lead off with Alaska. 6F2.
6F2 will be required to build that bridge down in the bottom of World 1. Okay, Ikaros. I'm looking at this also, and that is with the Twisty Castle on the other side. That really is a nice 50-50 chance. You could easily totally screw up.
Yeah, I mean, if you see, if you're, it can be easy to kind of go on autopilot there and like, oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
And we revealed the level skipped was 2-2, so a pretty, gentle stage, and Ikaros did a nice job kind of flying over with the help of that Koopa, and now we got our first beta stage of the night, 5-3 beta.
5-3 beta featuring, of course, does have a couple of Kaizo blocks that I'm not sure ShyGuy was ready to see those, but he manages to get around them and dodges the nanny blooper as well and is out of that stage. Nicely done, ShyGuy.
No, yeah, he handled that very well. It was not a bad enemy set. Ooh, Ikaros was going for the off-screen one grab. But anyway, yeah, it's like, it was good awareness on his part. Just like, he saw what was happening and like, okay, I got this.
Yeah. 3-9.
Nice.
Yes.
Very, very nice. So he has about a 2+ minute lead right now. He is holding serve on Ikaros, so we could have a split here.
Yes, he is, and taking damage. He did just pick up a second mushroom, which the 3-up or the 2-up isn't really that big of a time loss, even if he does get a third one.
Nah. Using a fire flower here to run through the. It would have been cool if he got the double kill on that.
Yeah, and we do have some chat talking up ShyGuy's game there with the moves to clear out a 3-9 pretty quickly. So that was a pretty decent move. Damage boost and all.
It's something you don't normally see because the star doesn't last quite as long. It lasts about another 3 to 4 seconds. So the stuff you can do is completely different. So that it does open up some potential.
However, that was a star that he used, or he picked up from the opening part of 3-9, which we rarely see runners collect. It's from that overhanging blocks that most runners completely bypass, and it's just a random power-up that's stuck in there. So it could be a star, but might not be. And then, of course, usually if it's going to be a flower or a leaf, most people will just let it go, even if they do spawn it, just because it takes so long to collect.
Right, yeah, and okay, Ikaros still holding onto that cloud. Actually, ShyGuy finds 5-3. This is a good place to cloud, in my opinion.
Oh, yes.
Because of the map draw, this is a really good place to use a cloud, and I think Ikaros might go for that when it's her turn.
Yeah.
ShyGuy is like, I can do this.
5-3 by itself can be brutal to runners. We had just earlier this week we had one of our runners take several attempts to go through 5-3 just because it was just giving them the business. So if
oh yeah,
and like you said, with that spawn location, it's a high candidate.
Yeah, with all those variables, like, it's not worth the candle, but, sometimes... It wasn't a bad enemy set, though, I will say that, but yeah, Cloud with a free pipe check,
Yeah.
Even without looking, that's an easy call for me.
Yeah, even with the result.
But no pipes are useless here. ShyGuy got a little too jumpy there and takes an unfortunate death. He's gonna do it again.
I like the star use.
Yeah. And see a star, get a star.
And get a leaf this time, too. He
Alright,
doesn't do see a fort play. Oh, he does see a fort and play fort.
I think that's the right call here because you do not want to be backtracking because that's
That's
it's an enormous waste of time.
indeed. And we see he's going to go. Okay, let's see what Ikaros does. She does cloud it.
Yeah.
So very good. That's going to bring her much closer. That's going to make up a lot of time.
It does. It absolutely does. And, oh, but that's not a good start. And, oh boy.
Oh,
Oh!
the
Ikaros,
last gem sock.
yeah, it's like that would have been worthy of Sports Center top plays. And that was really good. And, yeah, just. But like ShyGuy, like, okay.
Alright, so ShyGuy is now in 4-5, our guided missile bill stage.
And doing my patented, well, not really patented, but this is one a tactic I use a lot is just take the high ground.
Oh yeah, just get through it and jump. Yes, and we do have chat high flyer. Yes, it is an invalid seed, so Pro rolled it.
Yeah, both seeds were invalid, so you know, we're both to blame. And there's a hammer for ShyGuy. Still places to be used. I mean, hammers do break locks under these controls, so there is that. But at the same time, there's still some hammerable blocks, or hammerable block to be had here.
Yeah, audio might be slightly off sync, high flyer. So just wasn't able to catch it, or what? I'm not able to hear it on my end, so I'm not able to adjust.
Oh, and Ikaros takes a death in 4-5. That's unfortunate. Oof. Alright, so, yeah. This is a definite use your hammer here.
Yes. Use a hammer, use a star, use whatever you can. Don't use fireballs from the piranha plants.
Yeah.
Well, ShyGuy is reopening that lead that Ikaros just narrowed down.
Oh, Ikaros, the third death, and Boss Bass gets his first meal of the night, I believe.
It's the first one I've seen. Unless Sama's slideshow mode missed it.
Second? Okay, second. Thank you, chat.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed one.
So we got 8-1. Not a favorite of anybody.
Oh, fortunes can rise and fall on 8-1 just as well as many of these other levels.
True enough. But ShyGuy gets through the hardest part.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, can he, okay, yeah. Get through there, get a little swag jump on the bullet bill, get out.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Ikaro found herself a Kurbo shoe.
Yep. And ShyGuy's going for it. He clouds the 610 tile and goes to the World 5 airship.
Alright.
I like this.
Let's see it. So there's only one world left now after we've gone through all of these. I think, is it world 4?
7.
7? Oh yeah. Alright. So,
I got it.
Well, let's see how he handles Pipe Maze. Last time he had a little trouble with it, but every game's its own game.
Yep, absolutely. We'll have the World 6 airship too, and Ikaros is in 4-6. Had no fun whatsoever in 4-5, and those are like World 4-6 is, well, with giant enemies, who knows?
Yeah, she entered and immediately saw a boss pass and said, nah, 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 and went into the
Nice.
giant enemy set.
And a linear draw to start World 7 here. 5F2 leads straight to a will lead to a pipe after this. So Ikaros following ShyGuy's footsteps is going to play 6-7.
Even 6-7, she's at least a couple of minutes behind now, I think.
Oh, at least, yeah. I didn't get a split, but it's got to be about 27-ish for ShyGuy. So yeah, he's well in control here. All right, no lock broke on the far side, so that's leads to suggest this could be a straight shot, but got to pick the right pipe.
3 pipe money.
Yep. Well, see a pipe, play a pipe.
Yeah. Do you stay or do you go? Okay.
Interesting. He's gonna play.
It's like one of those choose your own adventure books, except the choose your own adventure book from hell.
Well, yeah, and Ikaros took a death in 8-1. Got clipped by a fire snake. Alright, well, that'll help.
Yeah. So you'll be able to pull some distance and maybe even get through. Just gotta wait for a moment here.
Yeah, got a little ahead of herself. Alright, so pipe checks. ShyGuy got the bad news that the pipes led to each other, so that's the bad news.
Well,
the good news is he's just got to backtrack a bit. And Ikaros gets 1-6 beta, which ShyGuy skipped, and there it is.
There it is. Yep. And there's only one other pipe left, and that's probably one going to the room with a view.
Yep. So ShyGuy gets to another beta stage, our ice beta.
I don't think this beta stage gets nearly the respect and love that it deserves.
Which one? The ice?
The ice beta. The ice beta. Whoa! Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought Ikaros had just made a big jump. Now she's just into the airship that ShyGuy already played.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's got some good piece speed strats, so I do enjoy those a lot. Alright, so Ikaros grabs the wand at 30:39. Yeah, at least 3 minutes behind at this stage. ShyGuy just about done here in World 7.
And just a piranha and no music box, so he'll be facing off against the piranhas. And we'll see what kind of treasure they hold for us tonight. Oh, a mushroom.
Vanilla mushroom, boo. That's fun. Alright, so ShyGuy not gonna do the P-Speed strat over the mast.
Yeah, tried the clip. That's not gonna happen either.
Ikaros taking a death in 5F2. The tilt is real for Ikaros here. Dude, she's using a hammer suit.
Oh, the moon jump. Moon jump by Ludwig despawned ShyGuy's tail, but he gets out of there, I think it's just 2 jumps, or 2 hits.
2 hits, yes. Yeah. 31-49 to Bowser. Game 1, it was about 35 seconds slower, so for him at that point. And yeah, actually, identical time to what Ikaros had going into World 8, so very nice little bit of symmetry there.
And looks like Ikaros also took the same direction that ShyGuy started out taking on her World 7. Yep. On his World 7 exploration. So she's going to be doing this for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and say 3 bridges once again, and we got 2 forts right in front of us. And, oh, fake tank, one lock, and that is not the fake tank. That is the super tank.
Yeah, so there's a lock up front. There's a lock behind the 8-1 location, so that's good information for ShyGuy, and he got an easy stage to lead off with. Ikaros correctly routed, so she will save some time here.
Okay, well, see if she can take advantage of it, because ShyGuy has what is starting to be a pretty substantial lead. He's not going to play that level. Found another lock, so we're down to 2 bridges at most. And no, let's see, any other bridges are going to, or any other locks are going to be on that arc map again.
Yeah, and Air Force is behind that lock, so you know the route suggests. Ooh, that guy's gonna keep going forward. I admire the hustle, but you know he could be running down a blind road here.
4-3. Let's see.
Yeah. I mean, nothing. If he's correct, he's gonna have to double back, almost certainly, anyways. I mean, unless I'm missing something.
Yeah. Well, the proof will be in the pudding for sure. Ikaros just cleared the Piranha stage, and so now she's into the airship as well. So she'll be joining ShyGuy here in a moment, and I'm being visited by a little dog wearing a Colorado Avalanche jersey.
As one does. Alright, so...
And there goes the hammer suit. Does this flag set have that patch to allow Koopa Kids to be dispatched by hammers?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. So that might have been intentional.
Could have been. And ShyGuy found a lock that actually took him behind the lock in the dark area and showed him another lock. So, and got him to Air Force. So that's
that would be no bridges.
Possible 1 or 0. I'd say it's probably 1 bridge at this point.
Oh, okay.
All right, there goes the lock in the top corner. No, okay, so
let's see what this does. Oh, nothing. Oh, 1 bridge, and this is our fake tank.
Yeah, so one of the 2 forts up front gets him out. He's still about 3 minutes up on Ikaros. So, and Ikaros has to play a fair few stages to get there.
Yeah, I would say start playing forts except she has no way to know for sure if she's behind or where she is in relation to the others.
Yeah, she played Air Force like ShyGuy did. Now their approach generally runs counter to mine. If I see 2 forts, I'm playing both of them.
Oh, I mean, honestly, when you consider all the time it takes to double back, or can take, especially if you haven't done your exploration yet.
That's kind of my logic, yeah. It can easily backfire though, and has, but I tend to operate under the theory like if it's there, I'm playing it. Yeah. Ikaros is going for it. She's going full tilt now.
Yes, she is. She sees 2 of the locks. She breaks one of them and finds that level. So that was the thing.
So 6F3, and okay, he knows what. Okay, he's got it. 6F3 was the answer.
Okay. And while that's going on, we see Ikaros finds the fake tank. See, SinisterSama is in 8-1 on 0 lives, but now ShyGuy is entering Bowser's Castle with a hammer suit and a star. So he is definitely in the driver's seat now, just less than a minute, I believe, from at least entering the fight with Bowser. He's probably going to break 39 on this one.
Yeah, Ikaros started Air Force with a with a frog suit. That didn't go so well.
Oh, yeah. That'll be a nasty.
Alright, so take a couple of cracks here at the. He took a couple of cracks at the clip. Realized nope, not worth it. You know, it's all vanilla. So
he is going through. Nice jumps through the fireball room into the fight with Bowser. And with the hammer suit, we can say hi, Bowser. And can we say bye, Bowser? Yes, we can say bye, Bowser. So, friends, get your GGs in chat for ShyGuy, who's going to take the second race of this Tanuki Division match. And coming into race time, looks like his official time is going to be 38 minutes. And what do we got? 38:33. Get your GGs, and well done, ShyGuy.
So ShyGuy will go in with 15 points, and we'll see if Ikaros can close it out. Presumably so. It looks like oh no, Sinister ran out of lives. He's got to do World 6 again. He's in 5-3.
Yeah, he was on 0 going into 8-1 that last time, and just didn't have any power-ups to give.
Has to play 4-3 in spite of her hope that her cloud gamble did not unfortunately pay off.
Well, it's probably worth at least taking the gamble at this point, especially not knowing where your opponent is, and you got to do something.
Yeah, 4-5 and all of that really, put the game pretty much out of reach. For Ikaros at that point. Really not much she could have done. And we are joined by our Game 2 winner, ShyGuy. Welcome to the chat, GG.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, GG and welcome.
It's the fastest I've ever finished a seed, and I didn't carry 3 clouds with me into World 8. That's a massive improvement.
Well, it was a very nicely done seed.
Ikaros gambles on the wrong fort, and it'll be 7F1, so we now have all of our forts in World 8. But yeah, in Game 1, I know, kind of stops and starts for you, and then Game 2 was a much cleaner overall run for you, I think.
It felt better after the first 4 worlds. Those felt slow to me.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel I was on a great pace.
And
it looked like it was a pretty good pace from my end, and I think you were keeping you did get a pretty solid lead at the beginning. You and Ikaros kind of swapped leads a little bit, but then some point, what would I say, about World 5, you pulled away and didn't look back.
Yeah, it was a combination of good routing. Ikaros had a slow start. 6-5 was a problem for her. There were a couple other stages just kind of giving her the business. Then 4-5 is where things really broke open. And it got close again. And then she had a whale of a time with that stage, and you were able to get through it clean, and you never let go from that point.
Yeah, 4-5 was the sleeper decider.
Yes, 6-5. I almost died in that stage at the end.
Yeah.
I was not happy to see so many bloopers in a row.
Yeah.
Well, the random enemy placement can really confound people sometimes. Not confuse, it can confound. It just makes you wonder where things are coming from and what's going to happen next.
Yeah. So Ikaros found 6F3. We know that's the correct answer, so should be joining the the end of this soon.
And SinisterSama, 4-5 is giving him the business now.
Mhm.
So once again, the sleeper.
Yeah. I'm trying to see, because I'm looking at my splits from the first game. It looked like World 3 was where things kind of got a little bit crazy. I'm trying to remember if you died in 2 fort or if there was some other
I
thing.
took a couple of bad deaths in the first seed.
Yeah. But I mean, it was about even going into World 3, and then it jumped from about 20 seconds. I think it might have been Hammer Bro deaths, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and Sama game overs again, and
Yeah, he has dropped in the DNF.
yep. So yeah, unfortunately, but we'll see what Ikaros can do in these final moments. I'm just going to peace speed her way, or try to.
Yeah, well, she doesn't do the peace speed trap, but she does get through. And once again, hi Bowser and bye Bowser, 2 for 2 on the hammer kills on Bowser tonight. So GG to both you, ShyGuy, and to Ikaros for getting the strong finishes and the hammer dispatches on Bowser. And of course, even though he wasn't able to finish, GG to SinisterSama, who certainly gave it his all. I certainly understand how that can be frustrating, but definitely appreciate the work that you did tonight, and hope you're able to come on in to the interview, buddy, if you can, and of course to Ikaros as well.
Yeah, so ShyGuy and Ikaros will come in with 15 points apiece. We'll have to determine what we'll have to Sama in a moment.
Yeah.
Speak.
Oh yeah, welcome SinisterSama. GG. Sorry about how that rough for you, but thanks for putting on the show, and thanks for coming in. How you feeling now?
Ooh. I can tell you this was not my night. I had a rough night tonight. I just could not get anything to stick. Between me playing ice hockey half the time and my jumps getting literally destroyed. Yeah, that was a thing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it looked like in the second game, 8-1 is where things between 4-5 and 8-1, and Ikaros had a whale of a time in 8-1 and 4-5 as well. Game 2, like that's where things just kind of spiraled for you.
Had I gotten out of it, had I not gotten so rattled at 8-1, I would have been able to at least kept going and tried to finish the seed. But when I saw that Ikaros wasn't done, I was like, she must have gotten stuck. And then when I game over, I was like, yep, that'll do it. That'll kill the race. And I told myself, the minute I screwed that up, the minute I got the game, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm catching her now.
So,
I mean,
just got an update from Ikaros. She will be politely declining the seed, although she is blaming me for the second seed because I rolled that. So you're welcome, Ikaros, if you're listening.
I didn't think that any of the seeds were too.
Fair.
Yeah, I didn't think any of the seeds was so bad. It was just
No.
The late start on the first one, and then just never got hot after the second one. So I was like,
yeah. Well, yeah, and the second seed, opens with 2, 3, 6, 6, 6, 5. Like that's delightful. 610 had an awful 610 had a nasty enemy set with those nippers. I mean.
Here's the thing. I wasn't bothered by 6-6 nor 6-5. 6-5 I just kind of brushed it off, and 6-6 I got in 2, and then 610, and then 610 I was like, all right, I kind of got spooked by the Valkyrie, but after that I was like, you know what, let's wait on the Valkyrie, and then just cleared it out from there. So I was like, the worst levels of the game weren't that bad. It was literally 4-5, which was literally botched after that 8-1. After I couldn't get going at 8-1.
Yeah.
It was kind of
Yeah.
weird. I mean, 8-1. Well, 8-1 did give Icarus a little bit of trouble, but it was stuff like 6-10, which, okay, yeah, it's got its challenges, but it's usually not a game breaker. And then 4-5, yeah, which is like, okay, yeah, come on, where's 4-5 coming in and giving, where does it get off giving people trouble?
4-5. Well, 4-5 had the boss bass. 4-5 also had a lot of Paragoombas, I think. So you put those two together, and ShyGuy had the right idea. Just take the high road and just bypass as much of this as you can. That's really the only safe. I mean, it's not necessarily the fastest, but it's definitely the safest.
Yeah, unfortunately, I ran out of P-wings. I was like, oh, and I didn't. And the only other, and I went back, got a leaf, and I was like, oh. Everything didn't clean up right, and I got scared, and I went into the wrong door in 3-4 and 6-4, and literally did something accidental. So it was like,
yeah,
that happened. I can't believe that happened.
So
pull a one frame window just to end up having the forfeit. That is disappointing.
well,
but I can just all I can do is just laugh.
yeah. These things will happen, but yeah, some valuable experience for both of you. Your first league tournament races, so good luck to you in week 2. There'll be more, hopefully, boss bass goodness and the like.
I got something for him, but. Yeah, I don't know how my week is gonna be for week 2, but I got something for him next time. I got him.
Well, dude, yeah, I am interested to see how people make the adjustments, because there are 2 big adjustments to have to make going into week 2. For one, the power-up system is reverting back to the normal SMB3 power-up system, and we're also reverting back to the normal star duration. So the stars that seem to last for days are not going to do that anymore. We're gonna.
And that threw me off. That actually threw me off. Like the extended star, like, okay, why is it still going on? It should have been gone like 2 seconds earlier. I was like,
yeah,
right. But at the same time, though, the rock and grassland is breakable, so we'll see if that actually pays off. In week 2, there was there's some good, definitely some good hammer and cloud plays being had here tonight, but not as many as you would have hoped for. I mean, World 6 was useless both times. I think ShyGuy, you were looking like, can we do the double hammer in World 3? I think in the first game, but I think you were a hammer short.
I did the double hammer in World 3 in the first one, and that was absolutely not necessary.
No,
it wasn't even.
yeah,
It was that was like, oh, that. I felt like Street Cartman that day. I felt like Street Cartman when he did that. I was like,
it was a one stage save. So yeah, unfortunately, unless you were rich in hammers at that point, it probably wouldn't have saved very much. But it's always fun if you get to do it, though. I speak from experience. Like whenever you get to do it, like it is truly a great feeling.
Well, I know what I need to adjust, and I'll probably do some practicing probably tomorrow or something. But
Right.
Yeah, no big deals though. Right. But hey, ShyGuy, GG, good stuff.
Yeah, definitely GG's, guys. Appreciate it. So yeah, I think last thing before we close it out, I'll give our runners a follow if you haven't already. Some fine play here tonight. Give myself Pro8007 and my co-com Diesel Pilot a follow as well. So yeah, and let's just take a quick look at the schedule. Hold on one moment. Pull that up. We got some races on the docket. Yeah, we have a doubleheader on Tuesday. I believe this is the Flower Division. 6 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. We have Animus, Johnny, and Leslie Pro. And then at 8 o'clock, we have Arcade Riot, Dust Minion, and Marky Mark going head to head. So good action at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday.
It's looking like a fun night. I might have to join in for the action. So,
All right.
well, Pro A, it's been great working with you for tonight. That does conclude our action for week 1. So I would like to say thanks. You have a good night, and for all of you out there in Chatland, stay safe, stay kind, and we'll see you all on the other side of the next pipe check.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks, guys.